Hey, what's up guys? I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 as we are playing with the Communist States of America. Alright, so hopefully we should be joining the conflict in this episode. It might be towards the mid or end of the episode though, because we got a lot of shit we gotta do, guys. I wasn't expecting the conflict to start this soon. I thought we would have like a good solid year of planning. So it's kind of frustrating the Soviet Union kind of ruined that. Germany might end up falling. I don't know. There's a lot of Soviet troops here, so they might be able to stop them, but I don't know, guys. I think Soviets are going to have a lot of problems here. So one thing I did off camera, guys, is I designed the next Tom cruisers, just so we didn't have to spend time doing that this episode. I did want to show you guys what I made it. So basically, pretty much everything here is the same as it was for our light cruisers, with the exception of, we have the medium batteries here. For the top bar, you'll notice some changes. We do need to change this icon though. Let's have them be, let's do that one. Let's update that. So we have here, for the rapid fire guns, we got the dual purpose right there, so we get a little bit of anti-air, a little bit of light attack. We do have lots of torpedoes, good torpedo attack for these heavy cruisers. Also, we have another medium battery here for the heavy cruiser, so we get some good heavy attack. And then we have the depth charges here, so they can attack submarines. So just slightly different from the old Tom cruisers because we have the extra slot, really. That's the main difference. And yeah, we can go and get them building, though we're not going to do anything with them. Obviously, we have some major issues with supply, and that's because we're out of convoys. It's also because we can't trade with, we can still trade with some powers, but I've noticed that it's been reduced a little bit. Let's just go and move these on top of here. And we're not going to give them any dockyards, any further dockyards anyway, considering the fact that we've got to get these ships finished. And so let's go and let it roll, guys. I really feel like we need some good solid time to prepare for this conflict. And Afghanistan did just join that faction. I'm glad I didn't help in that war, because then we would have got pulled in. Really what we're waiting for is to get these troops to Egypt and get them situated on their fronts and all that kind of stuff. It's going to take them a little while to get there. I am training troops up throughout these regions because they don't have their manpower yet, so even if they look like they're full, they're not. Remember, we did change up those light tanks. We changed up the infantry as well. We basically made a lot of these guys. And yeah, look at all these countries joining. I guess the Mexicans just declared war on Bolivia. All right, so this faction's starting to get much larger. They have Bolivia here. They have, Ecuador as well. So South America has been pretty much pulled into the conflict. Most countries are involved there. And it does seem that Austria-Hungary might end up losing. I don't know. They're pushing forward here. But yeah, I'm not too concerned about joining yet, guys. Let's just take our time. It's fine. I moved a lot of planes around as well. There's not a lot of open air bases, though. So it seems that everybody's just stacked with planes, so there's just not a lot of room. Let's go and get the naval bombers, and then we're going to want to change up. I want to say the only things outdated is those planes, so we're going to go ahead and change up the planes here. Change them over to the carrier fighters. All right. I do want to get rid of these Tom Cruiser here's. I don't know what made me think about it, but yeah, I want to do that. And we're just trying to get these finished up. With the resource issues, it's causing a lot of problems. There's not really much I can do about that though, guys, because yeah, it seems the Soviet Union has been pulling back the amount that they're trading or something like that. We could get a bit more here, but yeah, it's not really worth it. Although I think it's not worth it. So this is getting us a little bit of steel, but we just need so much steel. And me trying to avoid changing our trade laws, which we don't have the political power to do any damn way. Alright, so Mexico's just declaring war on everybody. Alright, so the world is at war again. Did not last long. People's Republic of Kenya has capitulated already. Italy has been conquering territory here in Africa. Alright, well, we wouldn't have been helping out in Africa anyway, so it doesn't, us not being involved in the war isn't really what impacted that. We did get the Advanced Special Forces training. Excellent. That's going to make our Special Forces a little bit better. We could continue to work on stuff there to make them even better. Could get them mechanized as well. We need so much stuff, though. Do we have all the tanks? We do. Yeah, I think we're probably done. Done with those. I don't know that we'll get the modern tanks, the Pattons. Yeah. I don't know that we'll get those. Right now. Probably just wait, guys. I don't know if we'll even get them out. We'll have them produced by the time. Probably not, guys. I don't see how we'd have them produced in time. We do have a lot of research bonuses here, so might as well start getting these. Yeah, let's go and do that. Let's start knocking these out. Let's get the carrier organization. Yeah, the tech tree, and somebody else had mentioned this as well. How it just feels like you just can't get through the tech tree anymore because they just added so many new techs with all those new naval techs and just everything else. And Iraq has joined. Soviet Union's doing what the Soviet Union does best. Declares war. I mean, I guess Germany does that too. Germany and the Soviet Union are both really bad about that. I guess Italy does it too. Yeah, I guess there's a lot of powers to do it. But they just start declaring war when they haven't finished up their current fucking wars, just because the national focus gave them the claim, so they have to use it. So yeah, lots of issues for the Soviet Union because of that. Of course, you know, lots of countries in Africa being defeated as well, but not worried about it. We're not gonna get involved yet, guys. Not gonna get involved yet. It sucks I can't tell, like, yeah, I mean, all these guys don't have manpower, so. But yeah, you can't tell what all they need. Oh, these guys still need to be trained up too. That's right, Patton's troops here, his tanks. Let's go and throw these guys into that training army. These guys should be, no, they're not trained. Let's have them train up as well. Might as well. That's gonna tick up our experience. We got some adjustments that we need to make to our divisions. And then this army here, we can go and start training them too. Get all the ones that need to get trained. Which is just, I think, actually, yeah, it's just the light tanks. Oh, mountain troops too. I want to get these guys put into this army here, get them training. And are these guys done? Yes, these ones are done. And they are over here, so they're going to join the... Actually, this is the yellow army. All right, so they can stay in that army like that, and then we'll just take all these guys and put them over here. Okay, excellent. Take a look at the American troops for the American fronts and see how they're doing. I already drew the border over here. As you can see, supply is a major issue. We're currently building it up here. I don't know how we're looking on that. Yeah, it's going to take a little while to get done. So we're just waiting on that. And Romania has capitulated. I want to say Romania was just that little tiny. Yeah, there wasn't much to Romania. All right, so we'll just let them kind of do their thing. And the Hungarians have capitulated. These are all like small, tiny little countries that are getting defeated here. Soviets are all up in the seas. I'm sure the Soviets are probably going to lose the sea war here, the naval battle. Yeah, you can see the Italians have a lot more ships than the Soviets do, which a lot of their ships are submarines as well. So yeah, I don't expect the Soviets to be able to contend in the Mediterranean. I've already got naval bombers en route. I'm trying to get to, I want to say like maybe June, and then we'll take a look at where we're at on everything. Also, where's that training fleet? Have they moved? Moved them over here, guys. Because them coming from the Pacific, that's where we wanted ships to go before, but now it doesn't make any sense because, you know, obviously all of our ships are going to the Atlantic theater, so it's causing some issues. We don't need this many ships here. We have 60 ships. I was thinking more about like 50 ships, so we can go ahead and start pulling some of the older models out. I feel like we should probably pull out at least one battleship. I mean, we got several old battleships. Let's actually pull out 2 old battleships. So we're going to pull them out, and then we're going to pull out like a lot of destroyers and stuff as well, I think. Yeah, let's get like anything really old. Do we have any like really old light cruisers? No, they're all 2s and 3s. How about destroyers? Any really old destroyers? I think we already kind of updated this fleet just a little bit, so we shouldn't have to pull out too much. But yeah, let's get them down to, let's pull out like eight ships, guys. So we'll pull out like 2 light cruisers, 2 like low-level light cruisers here, with 6 level 2 destroyers, more than likely ones that don't have experience. There's not really a ton of level 2 destroyers here, actually. Yeah, we've already kind of been pulling from a bit. So I think that's, I don't even know how many I just pulled out. That's 1, 2, is this one selected? No, he's not. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Excellent. So let's go and pull these guys out. Just got to find the button. I'm like searching frantically. Where's the goddamn button? And then we're going to move these guys over to this fleet here. So you guys are going over there. And then these 8 here, what we'll do is we will split them, and then between these two fleets here. All right, that looks pretty good, guys. I've got most of them going to these 2 recon fleets. Remember, we did lose a lot of ships on those in that battle against the British. Don't remember what happened there exactly, but yeah, we ended up losing like, oh yeah, that's right, our strike force was too far away. That's what it was. They were off in Europe, or excuse me, in Asia, not helping us. So we did get the airborne divisions. That means we are now going to be able to get a lot more special forces. So we'll go and take a look at those here in a second. Let's get a new national focus selected first. Let's do, I mean, manpower isn't too much of an issue, but it could end up becoming one. So let's go and do the full desegregation now. Knock that out so that we don't have any manpower issues. We are still sitting on unlimited conscription right now, guys. That's been just how easy it's been managing manpower as the United States here. So we're going to use the political power to increase our... Oh, looks like stability is pretty high, actually, because we're not at war no more. And plus the German scientist thing there is not a problem. So you know what? We don't need to do that. Let's save up the 150 and go and change away from the free trade, guys. We'll go ahead and change to export focus. I really like the research bonus, but there's just not enough steel in the world to trade for. So, I mean, we're going to need to change it up, guys. And I'm kind of tired of managing the resource issue there. Nope, decline. We're not ready yet. We're still waiting on the troops. It looks like they're starting to get there. Yeah, they're almost there. That's the main thing we need to wait on, of course. But there's a few other things, too, that we could use waiting on. Yeah, these guys are losing, yeah, because of the fucking supply here is so garbage. I think we have it. Yeah, we have that completely ticked up. We're just waiting on the naval base because, yeah, there's just not. It's just, oops, I don't want to, my bad. I didn't want that big. Maybe like the size 5 would probably be pretty good, I think. Yeah, and they're currently working on that, so hopefully they should have it done soon. And everybody's going to call us in arms, and I say no. Having supply issues here as well. I think I'm building the port up there too. So hopefully should get that done soon. And like I said, in June, we will evaluate, take a look at our current situation. We did get a light cruiser done here. Let's go and pull him out. He's a good light cruiser as well. So let's put him into, I'm trying to get all of these changed up. This fleet, I want it to be like a, you know, with all modern ships. And I think we are going to go ahead and switch these up now that we're done here. Yeah, we're pretty much done here. So let's just go and pull these guys out. And then we're going to move this fleet over to here. Have them based in England. And make sure that they're going over there. And then this fleet here is going to be based out of Gibraltar. Actually, we want to select the... Well, no. No, we don't want to do that. Because these guys are moving over to this. We will give them the 2 good recon fleets, though. So they're going to go there as well. While this fleet can also go here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and try and mine up the Mediterranean. All right, so that's the way it's going to look for right now. These guys are going to help us out here. We don't really have a large enough recon fleet there, though. So we're going to have to make some adjustments there. All right. And then these guys are going to have to help us out covering all of our convoys, though. I don't know if that's going to be too much of an issue, guys. And Commune of Sudan, yeah, they just keep defeating these because nobody had enough time to repair or to, you know, build up because the Soviets went and messed everything up. Like none of our you know, new puppets really had what they needed to be able to build up. I mean, like look at the British; they have 2 divisions. I mean, Germany might have 2 divisions, if that. They got 14. All right, so they were able to get a few divisions done. But yeah, you can see Germany's about to capitulate here. There's nothing we could do to stop that, because yeah, I wasn't even going to help in Germany. I mean, I guess if we had invaded, I mean, France isn't even involved in this, so yeah, I don't think there's much we would have done to help that. It just happened too soon, guys. Nobody was ready for that conflict to start out. The Soviet Union just kind of pushed it in. They had to have their war, of course. And then I want to say these guys are here. Nope, these guys are over here. So we're gonna put them into the Yellow Army. So difficult to see. I think it's this one, and they're not supposed to be training. All right, and then these guys here in the Gibraltar Army, the mountain troops here. Put them over there. All right, awesome. So continue training them up. These guys are all training up as well, because remember we did change everybody up to the new divisions. I haven't seen your guys' comments on that video yet, so I don't know what kind of suggestions you put on that one. So we'll name them next episode, the large divisions, the big old 40 width infantry divisions. We'll get them named next episode. All right, what happened over here? Spain gave up territory to Italy. Yeah, they gave up that to Italy. All right. Not sure why they agreed to that. We'll just have to see if Italy decides to declare war on France or not. Probably not. They haven't done it yet. So I'm kind of thinking they're not gonna. So we're almost in June. Let's take a look. Do we have any ships done training yet? We do. We got a carrier done. Awesome. So this is the new carrier. So let's go ahead and pull him out. And then we're going to place him probably into this one. Yeah, so that we'll no longer have any level 2 carriers over there. All right, so let's go move them over there. And then the level 2 carrier, we'll pull him out and move him, I think, over to here. Yeah, that'll get us 4 level 2 carriers there. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we also have a submarine that's done as well. What I've been doing with the submarines, if you're curious, is I've been just slowly getting them all like updated to level 3s. So I think I've been focusing on the red one first. Just kind of like throw them in there and then take one of them out. just kind of micromanage that shit. And I've been doing it off camera because obviously it's not entertaining or anything. And then putting the level 2s over here in the yellow fleets. So that our submarines are all, you know, updated as much as they can be anyways. Marines are still training. We got like so much training left to be done. Did these guys finish? Like, do they have all their manpower? They do. I want to say that means that we are completely done training all of these troops up here. Yeah, that's the way it looks. All right, so some of them, we're going to actually have to do it this way. Yeah, this is, I think these guys are all over here. All these light tanks need to get trained up, so we'll throw them into this training army here. These guys are going into Patton's army, which is going to be, once again, it's going to be a full armor army. We've got some airborne troops here that I sent as well that we might make use of in France, perhaps. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do with them just yet, but we have airborne if we decide to use them. And then these guys here, where are they all located? All right, so it looks like these guys are going to have to go into this army, I guess. Yeah, we just have extra army sitting around. Isn't there one back here? Yeah, there's this army here. And they're currently training up right now. So what we'll do is let's take these tanks and then throw them into that training army. And then these two who aren't done training yet, let's take them. I think they're almost done though. Yeah, we'll just wait. It's fine if some people train needlessly. I don't care. So that I can take all these guys and put them into this army right here. That is goddamn, right there. I'm so like confused, like where the hell they're at. Let's go and move them over there and have them move up here. All right, so they're gonna go there, and then we need to take a look at, I think it's these troops here. See if they're all done. Looks like, yeah, all these guys are done, and they're gonna be going into this yellow army right here. All right, that puts them up to 21 divisions. We'll probably change these up here soon, because that's not exactly how I want that to look. And I think the rest of these guys are still training. Yep. All right, awesome. These guys are all still training as well. All right, looking pretty good. Okay, so do we have our troops over here yet? We do. All right, awesome. I don't know how long they've been sitting here. But let's go ahead and get them assigned. We want some over here and then some over here and probably some defenders here, I would think, just to kind of hold the front down, though I don't really care about it. You know, I kind of just want to get these wrapped up, so that's exactly what we're going to do. I didn't know I gave them a medium tank. Yeah, apparently I gave them a medium tank. Well, you are welcome. These guys need to train up here, but we'll wait till they get to their fronts first. What we'll do is we'll sign like half over here. We don't really need half over there. We'll just sign a few divisions over there. Just some light tank divisions, actually. Yeah, we'll take the medium tanks will go to Syria, so we can get that. Well, I forgot we're at war with Turkey. We're going to need 2 armies here, guys. Yeah, we absolutely do need 2 armies here. So we can move that one army that's in England and not do anything. We can move them over here. So yeah, all these guys are just going to go to that front. And then we'll take this army that's here. Once they're done training, we'll start moving them. I don't know if they'll get there in time. But hopefully we should be able to protect all of our convoys that go through the Mediterranean. I'm hoping that ends up being the case. So as soon as we get the 150 political power, we're going to change up our trade laws just because the steel is just such a massive issue. So we'll get that changed up here in a second. And that's another reason to wait for the war as well. Just taking a look at all of our troops, and yeah, these guys are just going to keep on taking attrition until we get this damn supply issue fixed here. All right, they're at Naval Base 3. This one's at 5. That did fix their supply issues. I'm hoping that getting this one to 5 will fix their supply issues as well. That's what we're waiting on. Just mostly light tanks training, because remember we changed them up to the 40 WIS. And then these guys are all done training as well, so that means that they can now go over there to the Middle East. So let's go ahead and, I didn't want to put these really good troops in the Middle East though. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really think about that. It's probably not the best way to do that. What we'll probably do is have them go into Turkey then. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And we're going to give them the assistance of some tanks as well, like these tanks. I'm just going to, I know they're not done training, but we're going to throw them into that army anyways. And I think that'll probably be fine. This will be enough. Let's just go ahead and stop them from training, and then let's send them to the Middle East. Send them to Egypt. Alright, so they're going to start heading there now. And it seems that these guys might be in a location where they can't move. What the hell's going on here? Oh, we might not have the convoys. We don't have the convoys to move them. So they'll just have to wait a minute until we get some more extra convoys. We did finish up the destroyer hulls, so we're going to need to get those designed. Let's keep on working towards ship parts, or we could go ahead and do the next submarines. Let's, you know what? Let's do all the hulls, and then we'll work on ship parts. So we need to change up the design for our destroyers. So let's go ahead and do that now. This is 1944 destroyer hull. And we're going to want, yeah, this is terrible, man. All right. So we're going to want to get, yeah, the torpedo launcher is already upgraded. I think we had this all set to depth charges before. Do we want to keep it like that, though? I suppose that's fine. Yeah, I don't see what else we'd do here. Yeah, they're just gonna have a very good depth charge. Their job is to sink submarines, basically. So let's make sure that they have the best gun that they can have right now. The anti-air does need to be upgraded though. I think we have the best sonar available already. Radar can be upgraded though, and their engine can get upgraded too. And then that's it. Yeah, this looks good. They have a fantastic depth charge attack. It's pretty damn good. Let's go ahead and save that, and then we're gonna want to go ahead and duplicate it, and then do a a model that's designed around the torpedoes. We'll probably just get like all torpedoes, I think. Can we do? Yeah, we'll keep the depth charges there, and then just do torpedoes all the way across. So they should have a ridiculous torpedo attack. Look at that, 201.6. Oh, that's insane. And I think everything else stays as is for this. It's just the torpedoes that change. We do need to name them though. Let's change them over to, we call them torpedo destroyers, if I'm not mistaken. Torpedo destroyer. And there we go. All right, so that looks pretty good. Let's go and save it. We could have changed up their icons, probably should have. I think we have the torpedo guys are using this. Let's go and update that. And then the sub hunters, I think we had them designed. I think we were using the crabs for them. All right, so that looks pretty good. That means we can go in and say that we don't need these up here any longer. And probably don't need those either. Yeah, we don't really need those either. Or that one. All right, excellent. So we could have pulled that one back, but it's fine. So let's go ahead and get these guys building. We're gonna put them, where are we at? Cruisers, here's the destroyers. Let's put them on the top. All right, so let's get the torpedo destroyers as well. Get these guys going into those training fleets. And then full dockyard support for these. And then we're gonna want to just finish these ones. I mean, this one's just about done. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go and, we got enough issues as this is, guys. Let's go and delete that. And let them start working on that. As far as getting this cruiser done, I mean, production is not even going towards it right now. And you know what? We could actually just build one of each, is what I'm thinking. One of each attack cruiser. And look at all these damn, okay, this is the old attack cruiser, got it. One of the support cruisers, although supply might be better. You know what? I won't do that. I was gonna just make it so we only have one line of each of these. But I didn't think about the fact that now that we're going to be changing up the resource issue, we shouldn't have the resource issues anymore. Yeah, so that's fine. So we'll leave that as is. And I don't think we need to do anything else in regards to fleet. I guess we can take a look, see if any ships are done training. We do. We've got a battleship done, awesome, and a destroyer. So we're going to want to take both of these two out and just let this guy continue up, that light cruiser. Now, the new battleships are going to be going over to this fleet, of course, while the new destroyers, it's going to go over there as well. I'm just trying to get that entire fleet like upgraded with modern ships. All right, looking pretty good. Just waiting on one more political power so we can change up our trade laws. So far, Austria-Hungary definitely is advancing, pushing in Germany, pushing in the Soviet territory. Soviets might be advancing over here though. The Turks are advancing over here. And yeah, Afghanistan is advancing over there. So Soviet Union got themselves in a pickle. They have like too many fronts now, and they can't manage them all. So we're gonna have to come to their rescue, guys. So it's unfortunate for them. When do we get this? Because I kind of would like to go into all the wars at the same time. You know what? That's what we'll do. I think we're gonna join about September, guys. That sounds like a pretty good time. We'll have the claim against France, and hopefully we should have everything done by that point. Let's go and change up our trade law here. Go to the export focus. We still get a 5% research bonus, but that's only half of what we're getting. I hate it, but yeah, we definitely need to change it, guys. We're just having too many resource issues and just not enough steel around the world to provide what we need. So let's go ahead and stop trading for all this. We're not going to need any of this now. And any steel that we need, I'm sure the Soviet Union will be able to provide it. We shouldn't have any problems with steel any longer. We might not even need hardly any. Yeah, we might not need any. Yeah, I don't think we need any steel, guys. Let's just take that down. Yeah, we'll have to trade for a little bit once we start working on... Yeah, we're going to have to trade for some, guys. That's probably going to be an issue. Don't need to trade for most of the other resources, though, I'd imagine. Yeah. All right, so yeah, it's just steel is the only thing we need to trade for. It doesn't look like it now because, of course, you know, the dockyards here, I haven't assigned all these yet. So let's go and assign the 5 dockyards to the Tom Cruisers. And we could also build more destroyers as well, though. I mean, convoys shouldn't be an issue. I don't know, I guess we'll find out here in a minute. Also, I want to say that there was some tanks that needed to move. That's right here. These tanks need to move. They weren't able to because we didn't have the convoys. So let's get them moving now. And hopefully everybody will be in their place where they need to be by the time we're ready to start this conflict. Yes, that's right. We wanted to build more dockyards, or spend more dockyards, excuse me. You know what, it's fine if we don't use all of our dockyards, guys. Really, there's not really a whole lot left for the naval conflict, guys. The Italians are not going to take that long to get defeated, I don't think. In the seas, they don't have enough of a fleet to even contend with this small fleet that I'm sending over there. I mean, this isn't even that large. If it's 76 ships, and I don't even think they'll be able to defeat them. I think they'll have some difficulties in that regard. I don't expect too much problems getting them defeated. They'll keep trying to call us into arms. Not yet, guys. A couple more months. Then maybe I'll come assist you. Maybe. So, just trying to get all these guys done training here. And are the Marines done training? They're just about... I'm just waiting on one more Marine, and I'm not willing to pull them out. I'm too lazy. So that'll be fine. So yeah, we're just going to have all of this army here. And then that new army that we get will cover here and here. It's going to be defensive down here, while this will be an offensive front where we push forward and try and conquer all of North Africa, take away all these ports from France and Italy, allow us to also bomb them in the seas. That should be helpful because I think we're kind of running out of airspace, or air bases, I should say. So we did finish up this plane here, which is the privateer, which is the naval bombers. So we need to get those changed up. Let's go in and get carrier models. And I think we also need to get these guys upgraded, don't we? There we go. Naval Bomber 3s. Let's go and put those out there now. And I want to say that we can go ahead and start moving some planes over there. We still got a few... We're going to go ahead and move tactical bombers over there. I think having tactical bombers over there would be useful. Because, yeah, I just built a little bit of extra space over there. There's none over here. It's just to a premium already. So let's go ahead and give them some tactical bombers. And I don't know... Yeah, we'll give them some close air support as well. That'll get it up to... 600, that'll get up to 1,000. I don't think we're building there any longer. Yeah, we should probably build it up a little bit bigger. You know, just build it all the way up. It's fine, and we'll take it up to the top. All right, so they'll continue working on that there, and then we'll send them some more planes. And I didn't stop them from training, though, so I don't know if they're actually moving. They should be, yeah. Probably want to get them some more fighters as well. I want to say that we don't have any more over here any longer. We might have some over here that we can move. I've got lots of planes here, way more than we're going to need for the little conquest here. So let's go ahead and move the planes from over here. And it's going to take them a while to get here, but that's fine. Let's go and move them now. All right, awesome. So just a couple more months, guys. Just trying to get all this completed. Let's make sure we're in the best position when we actually declare war. Bringing France into this conflict is actually going to hurt them a lot. Yeah, it's going to end up hurting the Germans and the Soviets because I'm sure they don't have any troops along this border. So we're probably going to make sure our invasions are planned, or finished planning. So the Yellow Army is going to be doing the naval invasions, while Patton's army is going to be supporting them. So we should go in and get those set up now. I want to say they still need a few troops, but I think we're planning on giving these light tanks to them. I might change that up. And instead give them... Well, we already pulled all those guys back. Well, what we could do... We'll just leave these tanks here. That's fine. Let them finish training. They currently need 3 more divisions, and those 3 light tanks can satisfy that. So let's go ahead and make several invasion orders to hit these 3 ports up. Yeah, maybe 4 ports. I don't know. It feels like the bigger invasions are more likely to succeed, though we do have very large divisions now. So they'll have a much better chance of winning here. So let's go ahead and set up several invasions. Let's do 1 mountain here. And I think we're just going to do like 8 divisions in this one. And then they're going to be invading from... We're going to have to spread it out some. Yeah, let's go ahead and spread it out, have them invade from all different ports, just because. There's no real reason. Just because I want to, guys. And then I don't know why that guy got left out. Poor guy. All right, and then have these 8 go here. And they will invade right there. All right, 8 divisions going there. And then the rest of them, there's not a lot, that's okay. They're gonna invade right here. All right, so that's their objectives. And hopefully they're able to complete those. When those invasions are successful, we will need to give them a bit of support, but we do have plenty of planes here to support those invasions. So I'm not worried about that. All right, so just the little countries getting knocked out right now, getting knocked out of the conflict. Mexico is pushing into, oh, well, maybe not. No, Colombia is part of our faction, my bad. Yeah, I think they're losing territory right now. Soviets are here as well. A lot of Soviet troops there. It seems like supply is not quite good enough here, even though we built the port all the way up. All right, so we're gonna have to build it up higher, guys. It's clearly not enough supply there. So let's go and take it up just at least one more and see how that does. I don't want to build any more than we have to. The Soviets have troops here as well, so that's causing problems. So yeah, and they could end up pumping more troops there. It does look like Venezuela's. Wait a minute. Yeah, these guys are not at... Okay, Brazil... Wait a minute. Is France in a war right now? I'm entirely sure. It looks like there were some attacks there, but yeah, it doesn't seem like France is currently in a conflict at all. No, France is at peace. Yeah, I don't know. Venezuela is anyway. I assume France is as well. So we got the field hospitals. Let's go ahead and get the engineer companies. Though supply is such an issue, let's get logistics first, and then we'll do engineer companies. We'll do that next. All right, so we are in July, guys. Getting there, almost there. These guys should be done as well. Let's go and stop their training, and I'm gonna set them up to do a naval invasion of, well, I suppose right here. I don't want to get the invasions too crazy. I don't want to like have troops all over the damn place. Yeah, we'll go and invade right there, I guess, and we will invade from. They could just invade from the port they're at. That's fine. All right, so let's set a naval invasion up right there, and they'll get their planning done. So that way, all the planning should be done, so that we can go ahead and just invade France immediately as soon as we declare war on them, as well as Spain over here, and hopefully that all these invasions go well. I suppose we'll find out. Got some troops done training. Let's take a look. Are all these over here? Maybe. Yep, they're all over here. These are Patton's troops. And then Patton's going to be, hitting whatever port is successful. And then we're just going to try and push forward as quickly as possible with Patton's troops. We also have this Red Army here. These guys need to train. I didn't realize that the light tanks hadn't trained yet. Let's go and throw them into that army. Yes, sir. And we could also change these up some, because I want to say that Patton might not have enough medium tanks. He has 8. I want to get him like a lot more than that. So let's do. Let's have him have 12. So we want to give him a few more of these. Throw these into Patton's army. Throw these guys down here. All right. In fact, maybe we want Patton's army to be over here, just because that's the middle of where our invasions are, so that he can go into whatever port is successful first. We do have decisions available. We can develop more resources. We were gonna get something with that political power, and I can't remember what it was. That's right. We were talking about changing up the stability. We don't need that now. We could change the pride of the fleet over to the HiJynx next, or we could go in and get resources. We kind of really need to do steel again. So can we keep doing these? That's what it feels like. I mean, I thought that once you completed these, then it was done. That's kind of weird. I know we've been finishing them. They're getting us steel. So yeah, I guess, yeah, I wonder why we can keep doing them. All right, well, let's go and expand. Yeah, let's do, we can only do one. Let's do in Pennsylvania, I suppose, and we're going to take a look at what the supply is. I think, or what the resources is. I want to see if that increases. It's at 160, so we'll see if that's going up or not. We did get the full desegregation, which will get us more manpower. What else do we need? Well, it could go down this one. Just take a look here. This would be mobilization speed, so we get the manpower quicker. There's more manpower. Might want to do that. We could also do the air doctrines. Let's do the air doctrines, even though we haven't really moved down that air doctrine tree very much. It's just, once again, it just feels like the new research techs, all the new techs are they just take too long to research. Do we have the troops here? We do. Excellent. All right, so let's go ahead and build a front here, and This will be, once again, an offensive front, so we'll give them a line. I'm gonna get those guys going over there, and then we're gonna take just a few. We'll take all these and assign them, but then we're gonna take just a few divisions to defend down here. This is probably gonna be supply issues, I already know, so we'll just do the minimum 4 divisions down there. In fact, what we could do is change this up. Yeah, let's do that. Let's change this up and have these divisions going here, and then we'll go into this army. And good God, the supply here is garbage. All right, so we're not gonna be able to do exactly what I was gonna do. Yeah, that won't work. I was gonna take all of these infantry out and then put them into this one. That would not have worked. We'll take a bunch of them though. Take the 4 at the very least, and then what do we have here? How many do we have? We have 11. So we'll take like 7 of them and put them into this army here. And then 4 of them are gonna be down here on this front. And we even give them a planning bonus, even though we're not gonna attempt to do any advancing there. All right, so you guys are gonna go there. These 3 will go over to here, and then we just need to get their numbers down here. Get their numbers down to an appropriate number, which means that we're gonna have to pull some of these guys out. We could also help with the supply by pulling a tank division out. Yeah, because they have a lot of tanks, a lot of light tanks. So let's go and pull some light tanks out here. I'll take like 2 light tank divisions and move them over here. All right, so that looks pretty good. And then we still have another 8 divisions that need to get pulled out. So we'll just pull out some of these divisions here. 8 divisions. And there we go. Looks about even, right? I think. Yeah, these guys have 20. Yeah, that's how we want it. All right, so they'll get moved into their locations, and then we're ready here. I want to say we're ready just about everywhere now. You got some guys that could do some training. I guess we can train them up while they're just sitting here. There's no reason not to. Though supply is still an issue. Yeah, there's no reason to train those just because supply is an issue, actually. I will do it anyway. Fuck it. Let's get these guys put into a training army here. It looks like we have a light tank that is currently done. And then these guys, I want to say they're in... I have no idea what army they're supposed to be in. I think this army? That sounds about right. Yeah, let's put them into Patton's army. Yeah, they're probably Patton's troops. All right, so we're gonna put them over there. And just pay attention to these. We don't want any that are currently training unnecessarily. Yeah, I think all these are going to Patton. Maybe not. This one's going over here. Oh, okay, he finished already. So we didn't pull him from there, apparently. We pulled him from here, so let's go move him over there. And we do have... All right, this guy's done as well. That didn't take very long for him to train. 16, 22, okay, so here we go. Put him over here. And then this guy here. All right, and then this tank is gonna go to Patton's army. And then we'll move all Patton's troops over to here. All right, awesome. Where are these guys coming from? Oh, they're coming across sea. All right, it's gonna take them a little while to get there. I think we gave them that order and then they weren't able to do it. We could give these guys an order. Have them just bring some transport planes over here. I mean, you don't really need a lot. I always give way more than you need just because I like the even numbers. And in fact, we'll go and take this over. Yeah, but you don't need anywhere near this many. We're going to do it anyway. And then we'll go ahead and get the airborne troops, which I need to change up their design a little bit. We'll make them a yellow sun. Get them going over here. And then we could launch a airdrop from right here over. I mean, I doubt we'll be able to hit Paris up, but we'll try. Let's try and hit Paris and see if they're successful. All right, call to arms, which we're not interested in. And also a decision available. What is all this? Oh, okay, this is the socialist education stuff. That's right, we're not interested in doing any of these right now. And that's just to flip them over to socialism. Yeah, we're not interested in any of that. Okay, so did we ever finish with those dockyards that were building stuff? We did. Yeah, they're just about done. All right, so we have a lot of cruisers getting built. Let's go and start working on destroyers. You know, do like a similar number of destroyers so that we have lots of destroyers. So let's put these guys right under there. And then we're also going to want some sub-hunter destroyers. Put them right under there. Training fleet. And then see how much I can build them out. I think I can build them all the way out. Yep. All right. I think convoys should be the next. I think we should get more convoys, guys. Because, yeah, we are in serious need of convoys. Where are the convoys kept here? I think you'd have to, like, yeah, do it this way to get the convoys to pop up. And then just dockyards going towards convoys. Because we need a lot of them. All right, so that is going to stress our steel again. That's okay. Get it from the Soviets. And it's giving them civilian factories too, so they can build more stuff. I wonder how far we are from... I don't think we'll ever be able to take over the faction. Just taking a look here. Yeah, we'd need 15 million manpower deployed. We have 5. We do have way more... Oh, maybe not. Yeah, we don't need enough factories. They got more factories than we do too. The Soviet Union is a monster. And they're beastie. They're still losing this damn war though. Yeah, they're not doing well. I think they're actually advancing over here on this front though. All right, so we're almost there, guys. Almost ready. And we probably won't be able to do the war much, I don't think. Is there any open air bases? There are not. I think I actually have. Yeah, I have bombers in many of these areas, and yeah, they can't complete the objective. Let's go to move some of these guys in. Let's move. Oh shoot! You know, you're not gonna be able to keep. We're not gonna be able to keep any planes there. Yeah, there's no way. All right, we're gonna have to move these to. I guess we move. There's an opening right there, but yeah, we're gonna need other planes supporting us there. We can move these guys over to here, and then these ones over to here, I guess, just to get them out of there, so that you know our allies aren't getting any penalties there. We can build more. We can bring more planes over to here, so let's go ahead and do that. I might be bringing all the planes over. You know what? We actually have these guys here as well that we can move. Let's go ahead and get them going there. We had them there for those invasions. And that's not necessary any longer, so let's go and move a few of these guys over here. I know that's more than they can provide, but remember we're building that all the way up, so it's going to be fine. Let's go and move these guys over to this one. All right, awesome. Just getting the planes moved around. We have our invasions preparing here. I've got plenty of planes over there as well. We'll have to invade into India. We'll have 2 armies that can do that. And yeah, we're probably definitely going to be focusing on pushing west from India and then meet up our troops here in the Middle East. So that should be exciting. Let's go and put this on speed 5. I didn't realize I wasn't on speed 5. Though we do need to keep on dipping through here, making sure that we're getting troops pulled out. How many medium tanks does Patton have? He's got all 12. Excellent. Let's go and take the 2 medium tanks in and put them into the Red Army here. And then let's take a look at what else we have available. We got plenty of Marines available. Okay, awesome. Let's put them onto this red front here. So they'll get moving now. These extra divisions that we have, there's really not any use for them right now. Yeah, there's not anything that we actually need them for. I suppose we can move 4 of them. God damn it. Click on it. Over to here. So move them over there, so that's a full army there. And then this guy's just going to go over to here. Okay, excellent. So looking pretty good there. We do have some troops here that are done training. Let's go and take a look at them. This guy's going to want to move on to that front right there.
Ready, sir.
And then we have tanks done. All right, I think these are all Patton's tanks. If I'm not mistaken, I should probably check that. Oh, I'm glad I checked. That is not Patton's tank. All right, Patton says all tanks are mine. All right, so we're in July, and yeah, they don't want to give us Lend-Lease anymore. That's fine. They're like, you won't help us in our conflict. You're not giving you Lend-Lease. When do we get this done? Again, I think it's August. Yeah, August 11th. So I think in September we'll likely declare war, guys. Should have all the planning done. It's going to be a late year war. We got nuclear bombs as well. Well, you look at that. All right, so we're going to start producing nuclear weapons now. Well, I think we're still building the things that we need. I thought we had already got those. All right, so we're done here. We're done here. So that just leaves openings for us to now start working on like the air doctrines, which we still don't have. We should probably get. We're getting something there. Yeah, I think that this slot here is going to be used for air doctrines because we're like way behind on these. We could even get it going even quicker here. Doesn't make that big of a difference though. Nah, we'll save the air experience for variants, plane variants. I think it'd probably be better for that. And got some tanks done over here. Some more Patton tanks. And floating airfields has been knocked out. Awesome. Let's go ahead and get submarines or destroyers, or let's do this one. Okay. So, could go ahead and develop more steelworks. I think we will do that. Just get Ohio, I guess. So we don't need to trade as much from the Soviets. I mean, that's like 1.5 factories worth of steel that we get. And we'll have the claim here soon. There we go. Justification is done. Just waiting to get like troops moved around and stuff. And then we'll declare war. And that's how we'll end the episode. We'll end the episode with me declaring war so that I can't like delay it any further. so that, you know, you guys know that next episode there will be a war. All right, so getting the stuff built here for Britain, trying to help them out. Getting that Eastern Desert built up over here. Did we ever build up here? You know what? This could probably use a bit of... Yeah, we're having supply issues here, so let's go ahead and build up here. At least up to 5 in these areas. I mean, do we have a dockyard there? We got a dockyard, so I think supply can go through there. But you know what? Let's build up here as well. Just make sure that it's 5 all the way across. Yeah, I think that would be wise. I know that we're delaying nukes by doing this, but that's okay, guys. It's fine. Infrastructure is pretty quick to build. All right, let's take a look here. We're also waiting on Patton's. I didn't realize that we're still waiting on Patton's army to finish up too. So these guys are done. Let's just put them over here for right now. Go to Florida, guy. All right, and then we also have, yes, this army here. Looks like they're just about done here. Should take a look at all the tanks. See if they're all done training. Yeah, they're all done training. Excellent. Let's take a look over here. See what we got going. It looks like these are, I think these are all Patton's. In fact, let's just go ahead and click on this. Yeah, so these are going to Patton. And I think I saw some more tanks. Yeah, these are going to Patton as well. Any more tanks? All right, that's last one for Patton. All right, so all of Patton's tanks are going to be going over there, and I want to say there was a couple more tanks that were done. Yeah, there's a couple more over here that are done. All right, so these guys are going to be going over to this army, and then we're going to want to make sure that everybody's over here. Excellent. So they're moving now to build out that tank army for us. All right, so we're almost there, guys. Just kind of moving some stuff around, getting this finished up. And in fact, I guess I moved more. Oh, these guys never did move to this front. That's what happened. Or maybe they're not going to the front because of supply issues. I bet that's what's going on there. Yeah, they're not moving there because of the supply issues. Could have trained a lot of these troops up, but yeah, I don't think that we have the time now. So they're just going to have a lack of experience. It's fine. We got the submarine holes. Excellent. So let's go ahead and get some stuff for our ships. We got the advanced heavy batteries already. I guess we can do, I think we should probably get guns first. Yeah, let's go and do medium batteries. Get those built. We can go ahead and design our ships as well, or our submarines, excuse me. So yeah, I mean, we're going to keep this one ship design, so all we need to do is change these up so they have better torpedo tubes here. Oops. God damn it. All right, and they're going to have one hell of a torpedo attack. Yeah, because you can only, unfortunately, yeah, you can only have the snorkel or the radar. Radar is great and all, but yeah, the surface deflection is so much higher. But man, I like the snorkels. You know what? I don't think we're gonna have trouble with them sinking our ships, guys. We will go ahead and do radar so that we can get the convoys here, be able to get them easier. So let's do historical submarines. Let's go ahead and name this, and they will just be, oh yes, that's right, we already have a name for these. These are the Leviathans, and they'll be 4s. All right, so that looks squared away. I don't think there's anything else that we need to change with these. Save it. Let's go ahead and decommission these and bring the new ones out to the training fleet. And once the dockyards open up, they'll go to this. Once we finish up that next submarine. All right, looking pretty good. I bet we probably have some ships that are currently done training. Just a light cruiser. All right, not quite what I was expecting. I thought we'd have a little bit more. So we need to pull some ships out of here and move them to our patrol fleets. So let's go ahead and, you know what, I'm going to do that off camera because this is just about over. We're just going to declare war. So we'll just wait. It's fine. I just want to get this started here. Did this fleet, I do want to check to make sure that this fleet moved. Yeah, they're here. Excellent. These guys are going to need more destroyers and cruisers and stuff. We did finish up the carrier model for the naval bombers. And I want to say we're done with planes for right now. We've still got a lot of stuff that we have to get, so I really want to start working on those, probably ship stuff, because yeah, I think that would make the most sense to get the ships, all their parts and the doctrines, because that's gonna be, the naval war is gonna be over soon. So let's go and get this. And no, not yet. Soon, my friend, soon. And then we'll get pulled into their conflict. I'll ask to join all their wars, and then we'll. I guess September 1st, yeah, I think that's a good time. Just go ahead and take that down. And, oops, there we go. All right, so yeah, we're ready to to join. Let's just take a look at our troops that are currently training up here, and just make sure that we don't have anybody training up needlessly. Yeah, I think this is probably pretty squared away. All the yellow armies already assigned. I know that we still have tanks training here, but they're going to be going to that red army there, while the Patton's army is complete now. They're completely done. Still waiting on some equipment though, because yeah, we don't have all the equipment that we need. I want to say we should actually be changing up the production for some of the equipment here, and we need to update that. Kind of start prioritizing some of the stuff we really need. Let me just take a look at what we need the most. I mean, like, we're really good on infantry equipment, so we could pull from some of those. We need mechanized, we need motorized, we need light tanks. Yeah, we need a ton of shit. So let's go ahead and change this up a bit. So we're prioritizing motorized a bit more. Let's go and pull from the infantry equipment, pull from the support equipment, and go ahead and pump these into, like, you know, motorized. You know, we can also pull from the medium tanks a bit as well. We're kind of stacked on those. Just go and pull from all these. Let me just take a look here and see exactly how we're doing on medium tanks. Where are they at? We still do need those, but we need light tanks more. So yeah, we'll put them towards the light tanks. Get like 30 here, 35. Do light. Oh shit, we're already out. We're out of factories, guys. Let's just pull from the support then. And then I want to say artillery's probably pretty good as well. Yeah, artillery is not too bad. We'll leave 5 in there, I suppose. In fact, we'll do 8 with any new military factories that we take from the French and the Italians. And you know, we could also probably pull back from our planes, because we are pretty squared away on planes. We've got a lot of planes, guys. We'll just pull from these. All right, so that looks good, and that'll allow us to then pump the military factories towards what we really need. You know, this stuff here. Motorized and light tanks and all that kind of good stuff. Yes, more light tank. Well, no, we'll do light self-propelled artillery there. And in fact, I completely forgot that we need these. We'll do it like this. All right, so we'll get some of those building as well. But yeah, we don't have any equipment going to them. So you know, this is probably fine for right now. We're trying to upgrade all the infantry equipment, so I don't want to pull too many military factories from that. Yeah, I think this is probably good. We can pull from tactical bombers a bit more, so we'll have some there. Let's take a look at our equipment situation. And yeah, it's just steel that we need now, as always. Oh, and chromium. All right, awesome. So those are done, and that means we are ready to declare war. So let's go ahead and make this happen, guys. We're gonna call our allies into this. And there we go. Whoa, I don't want this getting all crazy here. So we are now in the conflict. Everybody has decided to join it. And then we're going to go ahead and tell the Soviet Union that we want to join the Soviet-Italian War. There we go. So we are now in the conflict. Show you guys what the war looks like. Oops, I want to click on me. So this is who we are all at war with. Africa is in the enemy's hands. Much of Europe is in enemy hands, so we need to liberate the workers of Europe. We got the Turks, of course, we got Iraq as well, Afghanistan, India is in conflict. We're gonna be launching invasions into Indochina. That's pretty much the only thing we need to do here other than the invasions over here on these French islands. There's also a little port right there we could probably take, though I think the Chinese will end up doing that, so I highly doubt we'll have to get involved there. Once we finish here, I mean, I don't think, yeah, we'd have to attack, we might have to attack both Siam and Burma if we really want to get into India, the land route. Maybe we'll do that, start justifying against them. So yeah, Africa's all in their hands. Obviously, South America is kind of split a little bit. I mean, these guys aren't in our side, so I guess it's not. It's largely in the enemy hands as well. So we're going to have to start pushing forward there. Looks like they're already attacking us here. I already have troops set up here, though, so I don't see why we wouldn't be able to get these guys defeated. I meant to move these guys. Let's get them going here now. They'll get their port taken, so that's fine. They can advance if they want, lose their port. And then these guys here. What am I doing? We're not playing yet, guys. We're gonna play this next episode. I almost start doing it, start getting our stuff going. But yeah, we don't want to do that yet. So what I'll do in between episodes, before I record the next one, because I'm only recording this episode today. But in between episodes, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure our fleet is set up the way we want. I'll go ahead and give them their objectives as well, where they're going to be going, and I'll show that to you guys when we start. And then I'll make sure that, you know, all the airplanes are where we need them, which they should already be where we need them. Add any additional planes where we might need them, though. And I want to say that's all I'll need to do off camera. Just handle the Navy. Yeah, because everything else is already set up. And yeah, next episode, we're going to have the AI controlling a lot of these fronts because I'm not going to be able to do it. It's just too much. Syria will be under AI control. All North Africa is going to be over AI control. We're not advancing here, though, so that's going to be a problem. I might actually have to delete that front so that they don't advance here. Though, I mean, there's openings here. So, I mean, as long as we're not... I still am going to delete it, though, because I want the AI to control this, but I don't want them advancing here. But we probably, like, have the divisions here attack south a little bit, just to take some provinces that aren't defended. I don't know about here, guys. I almost want... I mean, Spain's not in the conflict yet. We gotta wait till they get pulled in. I almost want to manually control that one. And then, of course, we got the naval invasions that we'll be launching. And I want to say those are the main fronts that we're fighting on. Yeah, this is all under AI control, and the rest are all naval invasions. Okay, guys, so I hope that you enjoyed this episode. I meant to have the war start in the middle of the episode, but of course that didn't end up happening, obviously. We needed a bit of time to get all our troops everywhere. I needed time to get all those troops trained. We got, you know, even more of a navy now as well, which we're already going to dominate the seas. We got 326 ships compared to France's like 40-something, Spain's, you know, maybe 90-something, Italy's got a decent fleet. But I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of those are out of date. Plus, we're going to be getting, like, you know, assistance from our planes. That's why I sent these tactical bombers here, guys. The tactical bombers, I think there might only be 2 wings right now. But the tactical bombers are going to be helping us here. And we're going to be using them to bomb across here. I wish we had more air bases here. I almost want to build them up. But, I mean, yeah, they're so stacked. Look at how stacked the damn air bases are. Yeah, I wish I had built more air bases here. Like maybe built one here. Built this up just a little bit. Maybe not that high. Oops, my bad. Maybe like, I don't know, maybe like that. Just to get more, yeah, I think that would be helpful. We'll go ahead and do that. Once again, just pushing the damn, pushing it even further back before we get our nukes. I don't even know if we'll be using nukes in this one, guys. We'll have to see. But besides the lack of war and just another episode of preparation, I do hope that you enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. Go check out that Crusader Kings series as well that we've been doing. I kind of picked that back up. And so we got like, I think I put 2 episodes up since we had, you know, stopped it for a little while. So go check out that series. It's a fun roleplay series. Really enjoying it. So might be something that you like. And so hope to see you either in the next episode of this or on that CK2 series. And thanks for watching, guys.